Tell me why. Hi, Vicky Kelty here with another fluency tip to help keep your English speaking seriously fun. No, I was not saying a line from the Backstreet Boys song. I was asking you to tell me why you are learning English. And I will tell you why I started learning Spanish. So, in high school, I was required to learn Spanish. So, that's why I started learning it. Then in the university, I decided to continue because I really liked it. What happened, however, is that college requirements are not as fun of Spanish learning as what I got to do in high school. So the experience was not that great for me. But I kept with it. And now I continue with Spanish because I want to maintain the level that I have in order to have conversations with people since I live in Spain, which is like a really logical reason. Now, let's talk about why I'm learning French. So, with French, I had some very minor practice with it when I was in elementary school, that my parents had signed us up for some before school French classes. So, the reason I was learning it then was because my parents had signed us up for it. Cut to living in Spain a few years ago, I decided, you know what? I'd like to learn French again. And so I decided to start learning French just because I wanted to. There was nothing else. I thought it was fun and I just enjoyed it. Like I there weren't any other reasons. I wish that I had more to give than it's fun. I didn't I'm using the past, but I'm still learning French, so I'm going to change this to the present now. I don't necessarily anticipate using it with people. Like I don't have the intention, like I'm not learning the language with the purpose of I want to go to France or to Canada or wherever to speak French with people. So some people might wonder, then why are you learning it? Because it's enjoyable for me at this time in my life and it's fun. Like the language interests me. So what happens when that's no longer true? Because that can be something that could very easily occur. And I don't think that anything will happen. Like if I decide from one day to the next that I'm no longer interested in learning French, then I'll probably stop learning it. And I think that this is a really important thing to remember. My decision to stop learning French will not mean that I have failed. It will simply mean that my why has changed, my interests have changed. Like if you think about over the span of your life, you have probably started and stopped a number of things and there doesn't have to be any extra meaning to you stopping one activity and starting another. So I just comment on that because sometimes we give this extra value to it like, "Oh, I need to keep going even though I no longer like it." I don't have any reason for doing it. And sometimes the reason is for work. Sometimes the reason is for fun. Sometimes the reason is both. Like there are a variety of reasons. So hopefully you've seen that through what I've been saying because my Spanish and my French were both very different stories of why it is that I have been learning those languages. Now, I just want you to end end on a high, end on a positive, and think about what your whys have been throughout your language learning journey. So, why did you start? Why did you continue? Why did you stop? Why did you start again? Like if you did stop. If you didn't stop, then don't answer that one. But why did you continue again? If if you stopped. And why are you continuing now? And take those answers, run with them, and use them as your current motivation to keep going. Because I think that our whys can be really helpful in motivating us, even if it's a why of work or fun. Doesn't matter the why, but it can be a great motivator. So, hope you have a lovely day and share with me in the comments what is your current why. Bye now.